All right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? So today we're eating pho. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Even if you aren't, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you see us try, things you see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm gonna tell you guys and get started. To Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment to our bodies and health. In Jesus' name, we pray, amen. All right, so young Gav is not feeling well, so that's why we're not sitting real close to one another. Okay, so not that I don't love him, it's just he's sick and I ain't trying to get sick.
She should really try and get sick with me, guys.
Be careful because that broth is always usually really hot. Ooh. I got this, they're like how spicy. Then what you want to do is you want to put some hoisin sauce in there.
Hoisin.
Truly sauce.
Some chili.
And some sriracha if you want it to be a little spicy. And then you add your vegetables like your bean sprouts, just mint and jalapeno. If you want that stuff in here.
I want it.
So I was like, ooh, pho would be good for him to have. Plus it's, you know, it's a little chilly outside still, so.
Where's the noodles thing?
The noodles are down in the bottom of the bowl.
Oh, I see them now. They were just hiding from me just a second ago now. That's why. Where's the jalapenos?
In that bag.
Oh. I smell it now. I'm gonna wait until I eat a little bit because I don't want this to overflow because that's gonna go. And then do we just let everything like sit in the broth for a second?
Mm-hmm. And chili oil, hoisin, and sriracha.
Hoisin.
We also have more of both if you want more in there, like the hoisin and more.
Hoisin. Wait, what's over there?
Huh?
What's over there?
Oh, and then it's some spring rolls.
Oh, yeah, definitely fun.
And some pot stickers. Make sure what you touch, you eat. Don't double dip because you're sick.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She has to be like really cautious, guys, and she can't even touch me at all.
Tell you, I just was sick not too long ago, and I am not trying to get sick. Gavin got chicken. I got their house one, but then I also added some brisket in there. It didn't really say what was in here, so I don't know if it was like every meat is in here, but maybe not because I don't see meatballs. And I know that was on there. Did we say Rex?
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of hoisin sauce in my. Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to tell y'all that I wasn't gonna have a video on Saturday and Tuesday because I was out of town. Me and Babe went to New Orleans for my birthday, and we had a time, y'all. We ate everything. We did all the things.
And they did it without me, guys. They did it without me. They did it without me, guys. Like, do you understand how upsetting that is, guys?
I feel like if it was a thing to do, we did it. We went to a parade.
Without me and Grayson.
Y'all, this was a grown-up trip.
It really could have been a kid trip, though.
It definitely couldn't have been.
Yeah, we've had school. It'll be my mother when she took me on that cruise. You're still gonna do your work, but it's a cruise, so have fun.
Yeah, you was off for like almost a week. You thought you wasn't gonna do no schoolwork?
Heck no, no point. I knew I was gonna have to do something. But I was having so much fun. That cruise got me lit. I'm not gonna lie.
We did so much. Cause now he said it got him lit. You know, get y'all internet son, y'all internet nephew. There's also lime in there if you want to squeeze lime in it. Oh shoot. I got beads. I ain't have to work for them. I don't even know who. This probably go with mine, but I don't want it. My brother kept talking about he was like stationed somewhere, maybe for like a training or something. And he was like, "You gotta go to Willie's Chicken." Like, he was just like, "This is some of the best fried chicken you ever tasted." So of course we went to Willie's Chicken, and it was good. It was really good. We got the chicken, and we got fish and shrimp. We got a seafood platter, and then we got chicken and fries. The fries was good. It was like basically it was like Popeyes in New Orleans, but it was better though. It was fresh, and then they had like they had like daiquiri machines in there. And we got a Miami Vice, which is basically like a strawberry daiquiri and pina colada, like little frozen thing mixed together. So good. I love Miami Vice. I discovered that. Now, I ain't a real big drinker, but I will. I can do really, it gotta be super fruity drinks, and I'll do a frozen drink, and let's give it a was. And I found out about Miami Vices when I went to Costa Rica. Miami Vices was the drink of the trip. That's all we were drinking. And we was at an all-inclusive resort, so you're welcome to the bar and get to Miami Vice. Yeah. I think when I went the first cruise I ever went on, I thought I was drinking on there too. It's super good. Then, well, we walked a lot. I mean, a lot of the places that, like, the restaurants that we had looked up to go to kind of was a little bit too far to walk. I mean, we could have walked, but it would have took us a while, so we did drive to places. But we were really close to the French Quarter. We were really close to Bourbon Street, Canal Street. So we walked to those places and just like chill. We caught a parade on Canal Street, just looked up and like happened to be going over there that day. We was going back to Foot Locker. So we had went the day before. And we messed around, caught a parade, that parade was cute because it seemed like it was a lot of the like urban schools that were like dancing and performing in the parade, like their marching bands and dance teams and stuff like that. So that was cool. A lot of floats came down and we was a lot of floats came and was throwing beads. Not where a lot of the beads came from. But I got a lot of the same beads, and I just remember when my dad would go to Mardi Gras like every year for a long time. And he came back with all different types of beads, like not the same size, the beads having different like looks and stuff to them. And so that's what I wanted, but I got like maybe one or two beads that's like different. But they was throwing out a lot of the same colors and stuff. And are basically the same colors, the gold, purple, and green. And then what else? What else? Gavin, you listening? We ate at a lot of places. We ate at least 2 places a day. Man, we ate a lot, but that's what we was going for. We was just like, we going to eat. We of course we kicked it on Bourbon Street the day before my birthday, actually. Well, kicked it on Bourbon Street the day before my birthday. Got wife, girl, wasted. We had saw these girls in Foot Locker, and they were visiting as well, and they were trying to figure out where to go and what to do and stuff. And the night before, I think our hotel concierge told us about like a little spot on Bourbon Street. It's called the Swamp. They play a lot of urban music or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so we told the girls about that, and then we ended up seeing them there when we went later on that night. But he was telling everybody it was my birthday. He was buying shots. A couple people bought us shots, including them girls that were there from out of town too. It was bad. I was jacked up the next day. What else did we do? We went to an NBA game. We went to see the Pelicans play. They played the Spurs. They was winning when we left. We left when it was 5 minutes left in the last quarter. It was
The game can change so quick in 5 minutes, especially in NBA.
Mm-hmm. I didn't check the score after we left, but we got food when we went to the stadium. What else? They were giving us like little souvenirs and stuff like that. Like we got this like pelican, their little mascot. As soon as we walked in, excuse me. It was funny because, excuse me, excuse me. They had this little baby crawling race. It was like, I had been like 18 different babies, and only one of them even. Well, this one little baby, he won. He just, as soon as they put him down, he took off.
He was black, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I seen it on YouTube.
You did?
Posted it the next day.
Oh.
They posted it the next day. It was at halftime too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. They put him down, and he was jetting. Like,
he was gone. As soon as they put him down, he was out. He was the only baby that really moved. This little girl, he was all the way on the one end, and then the little girl, it was a little black girl. She was moving a little bit, but by the time she started moving, the race was over with. Because that little baby was gone.
He was moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
He was born a champion.
Mm-hmm. And then I forget. I thought, they were called the early birds. Like, I don't know if this was like, it was a group of old people. Okay, older, tenured citizens, and they were dancing. Like, they did a little dance, like how the dance team be dancing, like the cheerleaders. That was pretty interesting. The whole game was just funny. We did that. We went and did the swamp tour. We tried to do it on our last day because that was the day. It was kind of chilly when we were there. It was supposed to. I mean, it was chilly. It was like low key was like we were still here in Ohio. But I mean, we dressed, appropriate accordingly. Except for a swamp tour, I just feel like I could have had a couple more layers on. It probably still would have been cold because it was cold that day. Warmer than the rest of the days, but still cold. It was only like 50 something. What else did we do? I wanted to do a we was talking about going to a museum. I wanted to do like a little plantation tour or whatever, but I think the tour was like 5 hours.
That's too much.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't gonna sit. He wouldn't have wanted to sit still that long. I mean, we wouldn't have been sitting still. We've been walking around and stuff like that. But it was funny because he got my king cake.
What?
I'll just tell him to put it in the freezer. He got my king cake. He was trying to give it to me when we got off the plane, but I was just like, well, just hold it. I was just thinking about the things that I said that I absolutely had to have, and a king cake was one of them. I had to get some beignets, of course, and I had to have them from Cafe Du Monde. That's how I kept saying it this whole time. And it was funny because now when you in the airport, there is a Cafe Du Monde there, but it was an airport. And so we did get some on our way to get our bags and stuff like that when we first got there. But I just knew that it wasn't the original place. You know, you gotta go to the original place. And he thought that they was like whack. He was just like, why everybody raving about that? Because everybody was telling him that he needed to get some beignets.
Once he tasted it, he was like, "Oh, that's good."
At the airport, he tasted it and he just was like,
"Nah, it's cheap."
He said, "Yeah." He like, this was the hype. They all hyped this up. It was he was not a fan, but we did end up going to the original location in the French Quarter, and he was like, "All right, let me get about 3 more of these." We only got 3, but because I think we was going somewhere else and we went to save our appetite. But I was like, "See, I told you." We did that. We wanted to do like a little city tour, but I think we started thinking about doing it. I think that was the day we had made reservations and for dinner, and we only had like an hour and a half maybe before we need to get there, so we just end up going back to the hotel and chilling until it's time to go to dinner. We stayed at a hotel called the Maison Dupuis, and it was cool. It was a room. Listen, I don't really. Yeah, I ain't really too concerned about spending a whole lot on a room because I don't plan on being in the room. I mean, it was a cute little hotel. Like I said, it was like right near, like a couple blocks away from Bourbon Street, right near the French Quarter, right near Canal Street. We was in a really good spot. We went to see food spots. We went to a place called Mondays, which Keith Lee went to when he was to New Orleans, and I think he rated that place the best place. Now, a lot of the places that we went to, they also had like a brunch type of vibe, atmosphere, like that would have been jumping if we had went at the peak times and stuff like that. But I'm kind of glad that we didn't, because I really was trying to eat for real. You got a napkin right here. Did that help? What did you put in there? You probably just put the chili oil in there, right?
Is this spicy to you? It is clean. It's my first time having it or something like that.
But like, we went to Mondays. We went to what other places? We went to a lot of places. But yeah, Mondays probably would have been a great spot. Oh, Nice Guys, but we went for dinner. But I think we went for. Did we go that? Did we do night? I think we did do Nice Guys the day before my birthday. Yes. And I was about to say, it was like excuse me, I mean, they had the music playing in there, but they said like for brunch and stuff like that on the weekends, they be having a DJ and stuff like that. I don't think we went to a Treehouse place. I don't think that it was a food place. I think that was more so like a kicking spot. We went to this little diner for breakfast, and man, it was so good. We had some fried green tomatoes, and whatever that little sauce that they had with the fried green tomatoes was good. We went to Suri's Juice Bar and Cafe. We had got some juice with that. Really, I think I had got this ginger and apple juice. I think it might have had another fruit in there, but I was trying to get something to help my stomach because my stomach was jacked up the next day, like on my birthday. I was jacked up from the night before. Like I said, we got Willie's chicken. Man, I mean, everything was just so good. I don't feel like we didn't go to a place that was bad. The first place we went to when we got there was Maro's. His cousin suggested that for us, and it was really good. We got char grilled oysters like 3 times. The ones we got Nice Guys now, he liked the Nice Guys one. We got the Ooh La La ones that had like a cheesy shrimp and maybe crawfish sauce or something on there. And it was cool, but I don't know. I like how they normally make the little char grilled oysters with just like the garlic butter and like some Parmesan or whatever little seasons. It was good. Like the ones that we had the day before we left was at, where did we go? Niao's Cafe, and for me, those ones were the best ones of the 3 that we had got. But yeah, it was a great time. We got to experience Bourbon Street. Like the Saturday night. No, it was a Sunday. No, yeah, Saturday night. It was like jumping. Everybody was on Bourbon Street. You got to see the action of trying to acquire bees. They had real big bees too, but at first I was thinking that I wanted some big bees, but I was just like, girl, you ain't got no room in no luggage to put that bees. I'm gonna have to wear it around my neck. And so I'm glad I didn't like get no. You could buy beads too. Of course, we went shopping. We went to a couple malls. It was just a good time. It was a good time. New Orleans don't owe us nothing, and we keep saying that we're not gonna like double back places. We're gonna just keep trying to try different places and stuff. But we went to Houston. Well, that's because my bestie lives there, so I would definitely go back there. And then New Orleans, we said we would go back there too. But
you talk about Gigi Charmaine.
But yeah, well, I done talked to y'all long enough. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things I see us try, things I see us cook. Interact with us because we like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. We'll see you in the next one.